I am Liebscher Bracht, and I want to motivate you to do these exercises regularly for the first 10 days. That's why we have developed this motivational calendar, which you can download from the link below this video. Let's start with the first exercise. The first exercise is about the neck. That's a considerable source of a lot of pain and tension, as you might already know. Please sit down on a chair or kneel. That way, you're also doing something good for your knees or treating knee pain. Pull your left shoulder downwards and then turn your head exactly 45 degrees to the left. Next, tuck your chin nicely against your throat. Reach with your right hand to your left ear, then move your head diagonally down to the front right until you feel a stretch along the side of your neck and shoulder. And then you notice it starts to pull a little in the back, then more and more. And if you've done our exercises a few times, then you know you have to go into the mild pain and then a bit stronger. But make sure to stay in the comfort zone. If your body is tensing, then you have gone too far. And then you keep stretching further and further. Breathe, make sure your back stays completely straight, pull the left shoulder down, and then you'll notice it stretches even more. And the stretching can really help to ultimately bring your neck into proper, complete relaxation. Then you move more to the right, forward, downward, pulling your left shoulder down. And deepen the stretch, feeling the muscles elongate. If you don't feel enough of a stretch, then gently pull your chin just a bit closer to your throat. Then you notice, oh, it's getting much stronger. As it does, be even more mindful of it. It mustn't be too strong. It has to be in the right dosage. And now try to lift your head back to the left, but at the same time hold it steady with your right hand. You can pull a bit harder. Relax, and then you'll notice right away how you get deeper into the stretch. And then do it again, tense up once more, relax and go deeper, letting your body adjust. So once again, you tighten up, relax completely, push a bit further in, and then very slowly but surely, you begin to come out. Slowly coming out, you already notice left, right, oh, there is a difference. All right, now for the right side. Right shoulder down, head turned 45 degrees to the right. Left hand over the head, take it slightly back. Pull the chin tightly towards the throat area. And pull your head gently forward and also to the left. Pull it slowly down forward towards the left, and then you'll feel a noticeable and distinct pull in the back right side of your neck area. Those are tight spots on the neck muscles due to everyday tension. And if we stretch, the blood circulation improves significantly. While I explain this more thoroughly, keep breathing steadily and gently, pulling your head forward to the left and down, ensuring you stay relaxed. But make sure that your back remains completely straight and aligned so that the entire stretch can properly target and go directly into the back of your neck on the right side. Keep pulling yourself down. If you notice that sitting on your heels is no longer possible, you can. Get up, sit down, but stay in the stretch. Otherwise, it would be really nice if you could continue in the kneeling position because it's good for both your ankle joints and your knee joints. Now slowly tilt your head back towards the right side, keeping the motion gentle and controlled for enhanced effect. Relax, then slowly stretch further with each exhalation, pushing gently against it. Then relax again and stretch further, feeling the tension release. And one more time. Pull against, release, and continue the process thoroughly. And then you gradually and slowly come back out gently from the stretch. Move a bit freely. Those who can maintain the heel seated position, if that works for you, then stay in it. I'll just move to the side so you can see it more clearly. And those who can't sit on their heels, just sit normally with your legs stretched out in front. Just sit down normally. Reach behind carefully, and you'll see that I have a stretching strap because the strap very effectively prevents you from slipping or sliding. You can use a towel or reach back with your hands so that you can gradually move back with your fingers, just as you're seeing right now. This approach helps adjust your position smoothly and maintain good posture. You can also move forward with your buttocks. If you're sitting, just scoot forward to adjust your position gradually and stay comfortable throughout your exercise session. Stay in that same position, and I'll step out for a moment so you can clearly observe more closely what I mean. Look, if you don't have a loop and your hands are firmly on the ground, then you slowly inch your hips forward. And eventually, the stretch will gradually increase to a noticeable extent. Whether your hands move backward or you move forward with your buttocks, you'll feel the stretch more in the front part of your shoulder and upper arm areas, possibly even within the shoulder joint. This enhances flexibility and relieves tension in these muscles. And that very nicely frees up many muscles and fascia that have become shortened over time due to insufficient movement, causing pain and discomfort, thereby improving flexibility and easing tension throughout the body. You see, I always go just a little bit further ahead. If you don't have a strap, then try grabbing a little bit at the edge of the mat, or take a towel and grab the towel firmly and keep on moving forward steadily, very slowly and deliberately. Now, we will firmly press both of our hands against the ground right here. Press your hands against the ground. Keep your arms nicely stretched. Press against it. Relax again and move your buttocks forward. Or if you're still in the kneeling position, then move your hands further back and tense again. Then tense a bit more than before. Press your hands firmly down towards the floor. Relax and continue stretching further. And then we'll calmly go through this process a third time. Tense up once again, fully relax, and gently stretch a bit further each time. And now you have to be very careful when coming out, because you notice, the shoulders were really well stretched. Move slowly to maintain that flexibility, which is good because it frees your shoulders. So, and now. Sit down lengthwise on the mat or on your carpet, doesn't matter. And then swing one leg back slowly and steadily. Keep the ankle as close to the floor as you possibly can manage. And then you gradually move your buttocks as close to your heel as you possibly can. Even if you only get this far, it's not a problem at all. Then you just practice here for now. And every day you go a little closer. And at some point, you'll practically be sitting with your buttocks on your heels. And then you pull in your belly button and push your stomach further back. As far as you can, continue moving back and back. And then you notice when you pull your belly button back, the pelvis practically tilts backward and you get a really strong stretch here in the front. And it's super good for your knee, super good for your hip joint, and super good for your lower back. This is a very important exercise. And even if you find it hard at first to do it, practice every day. It will get a little better each time. Because if you eventually manage to get better and better at this exercise, then you'll truly have mastered it over time. So much comfort in the knee, hip, and back area. This is really one of those exercises where you do very little but have a great effect. And now press your left foot as firmly as possible against the ground. Then you'll notice the left thigh tenses up. Relax, move back a bit, and your foot presses against the floor, ensuring balance and stability throughout the exercise. Relax, push a bit more, press again, relax, push further. Keep a steady rhythm with your breathing and slowly come out of the stretch. take your right leg back. I'll turn around for you to see better. From the other side. Place your leg nicely in a comfortable position, making sure that you are balanced and stable. Then, point number 1, try to get your ankle relatively close to the ground, as close as possible. And then, phase 2, try to get your buttocks as close as possible. If you touched it, if you manage that, then you're actually pretty close to being pain-free. And then you pull in your belly button and lean back. And if you can rest well on your left arm, at least, this is also an area where you can benefit your knee, hip, and back. You've already done a lot for your joints and back. This will bring you noticeable relief, and you'll feel it very soon, perhaps as early as the next time you move. In this exercise, pull your belly button back. This is absolutely essential. The belly button goes further back. And not now, because you're practicing. But when you finish with this routine, please leave a comment. You can tell me if you need a specific routine for pain in another area of your body. Then I'll try to address that. And put together appropriate exercises so that you always have something nice to practice. And remember, for the first 10 days, practice with the motivation calendar, checking things off. Every day there's a little motivational remark. And if you manage the first 10 days, you start over for the next 10 days. Until you do it permanently. And keep going. Make it a habit to regularly do one of our routines available online every day for consistent and lasting benefits. Feel free to change it up a bit. And then you can work more and more positively on the areas of your body where you want to make improvements. And then you press the right foot down firmly against the floor. Relax, pull the belly button back, and then go a bit further in. And once more, press firmly against the floor, relax, and then go further in for a much deeper stretch. And once again, because it was so nice, you press against the ground, relax, and go a bit deeper. And you feel the front thigh stretching, then you slowly release and come out of the stretch, allowing your muscles to relax. Extend your leg very carefully. And now, let's come up, because we're going to do a few things standing up. Allow me to move over to this wall. Take approximately a small step distance away from the wall. And place your hands firmly against it. Pull in your belly button and gently push your groin area forward. And then you begin to notice it pulls over the groin, over the hip, and maybe it even pulls into the lower back. Always keep moving a bit forward. Focus carefully on pulling your belly button gently backward. That way, you don't arch your back too much and avoid hyperextension in the hip joint. And it's so incredibly freeing and good for your back. If this amount feels right for you, then just stay like that. If you like, you can also extend your upper torso further and eventually include your head for a more complete and satisfying stretch. And then gradually move back. But you don't have to do that. I'll come up as well, because I can speak better from here. But if it feels good and you still feel the stretch, then you can include the neck again. Earlier we were stretching the back of the neck. Now we are at the front. And then we push against the wall again, as if we wanted to push it away. Of course, we can't achieve it completely, but we tense up like that. Then relax again, push your groin further forward and press against it again. Then relax and move forward once more. And one last time press, then relax again and move your groins a bit further forward. And then slowly come out again. Now we'll stay in this position for a moment. If you want, you can place a chair in front of you, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I'll show it without the chair. Now, you just keep moving forward and simply reach with your hands. Your thighs to your knees or if you can reach lower, to your lower legs, that is, to your shins. And gradually lower yourself into the counter movement. Keep gently and steadily hanging down. And take your time, because right after the exercise we did before, after that stretching, the body has gotten used to the opposite movement and needs a moment to readjust. And give it enough time. Let it take its time. And just so you know, because we said, if you manage to do this exercise and touch the ground, then you're already doing pretty well. But as always with our exercises, even if you manage to slightly improve your position, you'll soon find your body comfortably less painful, which is what we aim for. But the goal is to touch the ground with your fingertips, ensuring proper stretch and improving your flexibility. There's this one Japanese study that proved the more flexible people are, the better they can touch the ground, the less they suffer from cardiovascular diseases. An intriguing connection, likely indirect, but that might just really motivate you to engage in a considerable number of other various additional activities. And you notice, the longer I keep talking, the more you go downwards. Then it pulls in the back of the knee, it pulls on the back of the legs, and maybe it even pulls a bit in the calf. But especially in the back of the knee, and keep the knees nicely stretched, because the more it pulls there, the better. And then you come down slowly, or test it again. Come down slowly. If not, make sure to come back next time and then test it thoroughly every single day. And now, stretch a bit in the opposite direction and really feel it. This could already feel much, much looser. And now we'll do something for opening the chest again. We move into the corner or a door frame. Yes, every room has a corner. Sometimes there's something on them. In that case, use a door frame. Arms are fully extended. Move them into this angle here, slightly upwards, ensuring a smooth and controlled motion. And then you continue pushing your torso in, which includes the chest. You keep on steadily pushing it forward. Keep on pushing it even further forward. And then you begin to notice that it pulls in the shoulder area, it pulls on the inside of the elbows, it might even pull into the forearm, and that's completely normal and okay. Everywhere it pulls, you free yourself from excessive tension, tight muscles, and tangled fascia that restrict your natural range of movement. This is all retrained. That's why you make sure to do it every single day. That's also why we have our motivational calendar, where you can nicely check off each and every day so you don't forget any. And when you notice that you are moving further and further into the corner, then you gently reach back a little bit with your fingertips to stabilize yourself. You bend the finger a little, lift the wrist. Extend the hand again, then the elbow is automatically slightly bent. And that's the way you can gradually move yourself further into the corner once more. Stretch your arms out completely, taking a nice deep breath with each move. And then press the upper end of your sternum firmly into the corner. And now, keep your arms fully straight and firmly press your hands against the walls or the door frame, if you're standing in one, as if you wanted to push it away with all your strength. This will help engage your muscles even more effectively. Press firmly, release, go further in, and press again. Release, go further in, and press once more, release, and go even further in, steadily applying pressure each time. Make sure to keep your body steady. And then slowly out again. And now, just take your time to simply savor that truly wonderful, good feeling you are experiencing. Oh my God! Can you feel how truly amazing that feels?